Craig here, reviews for you. How y'all doing? Alright, so here's our update. Our update is we are so close to 1,000 subscribers right now, and it's literally blown me away. I mean, that's crazy to even think about that. And my original subs can tell you that, man, it's only because the channel's not been found yet by a lot of people, and there's been a lot of comments down there, man, I just found your channel, you know, keep up the hard work, do this, do that, and that's great. I appreciate every one of those comments. I did reach out to Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers. Haven't heard anything back, but I know he and I have pretty much the same opinion and views on this stuff. But you know, we kind of report kind of different news. And the news that I'm going to report today, I just got finished reading this article, and not lying, the entire article was built around Solo's K-337, the most irritating droid, robot, whatever you want to call it, on the planet, in the galaxy, in that galaxy, and our in the universe. Man, I was so happy when it died. Anyway, so it's a big activist for robot rights. It thinks the whole article is written as if this is all real. About how all the droids in Star Wars are slaves. C-3PO was a slave. You know, R2-D2 was a slave. All the droids are slaves. They all need to be freed. Okay. This is the type of people that we're dealing with. I thought maybe it was just like a joke article. You know, maybe done tongue-in-cheek, until I read the comments. Down below in the comments, these snowflakes are on board with it. I mean, just taking up for it with everything they've got. Oh, exactly. This is exactly what we need to do. This is exactly what we need to do. I mean, they are slaves, and they were comparing it to the history of America 225 years ago. I wasn't alive 225 years ago. I've never owned a slave. I don't condemn, I don't condone owning slaves. I have never owned a slave. I don't know anyone in the hundreds of thousands of people that I have met in my entire life that has ever been a slave. But I do know this. There is still slave trade over in Africa. There is still slave trade in the Middle East. There is slave trade in China. There is slave trade in a ton of countries right now. Why bring up something from 225 years ago that we have nothing to do with? You know why? To try and start that racial divide. To me, there is no racial divide. I don't care what color you are. Dude, we get along, we're hanging out. I'll buy you a beer. We'll talk some junk. You know, we'll flip some stories around. I got some crazy stories. But this is the type of people we're dealing with. These snowflakes. And if for the ones out there that don't know why we call them a snowflake, it's because you can get them hot so quick that they just melt. So that's why we call them snowflakes. And that's just insane that they would even come up with any of that. Now, but just for the sake of argument and just so I can be on board with them, I'm going to unplug my toaster and I'm going to give it the opportunity to leave. Now, I don't know, I may be wrong. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I really don't. I don't think it's going to leave. Maybe because I treated it well. I don't know. But I'll be mean to it, and then I'll unplug it and see if it leaves. I'm like I said, I may be completely wrong, but I don't think it's going anywhere. Now on to the next news. Now this is news coming from Disney, Lucasfilm. We knew the Kenobi project was underway, and I made a video roughly, I think about 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. About the Kenobi film and Ewan McGregor being in talks with Disney in order to play Obi Wan in this movie. Well, the official statement was released today that Ewan McGregor is in talks with Disney, Lucasfilm, about playing Obi Wan in the new film. So this just goes to let you know, I'm not full of crap when I tell you I got somebody. You know, when I know a bunch of people and they're feeding me information, it's not a bunch of BS. So I mean, I made that video I think 2 weeks ago, and they just released it out today. Now the other thing is, Ron Howard also today said there are no plans in the works for a Solo sequel. Well, I mean, I don't see why there would be. I mean, it's a big, huge bomb, and why would you make another one? And what are you going to do anyway? Absolutely nothing. So, like I said before, I didn't think that Aaron Reich 3 movie deal was going to do anything, and I'm pretty sure in his contract it's going to state that, you know, that's an option of 2 additional movies. Disney also announced, like I said yesterday or day before, that they're only going to release 1 film per year, 1 movie per year, 1 Star Wars film per year. So the next one to be released is going to be Episode 9 in December of 2019. The one released after that will be the Obi Wan movie, which will be released in December of 2020. The Boba Fett movie is still kind of up in the air. They're rethinking it now hard after Solo, and I don't think they should do it. Period. He's not a strong enough character to do anything for 2 hours. And if they did, where's this going to put Rian Johnson's trilogy if they're releasing 1 per year? Because we're already out to 2020. Is this going to put him in 21? 22? So his stuff's going to go on to man, he's going to be dead by 2025. I mean, good Lord. I would have liked to have seen him get the 2-movie deal after a change. Bring on Dave Filoni and get rid of, well, take Kathleen Kennedy and have her head up Lucasfilm like she's supposed to be doing, and keep her damn nose out of productions, storylines, messages, all this other crap. Get some real directors up in there, get Dave Filoni up in there, no Star Wars, and maybe we can get some better films. Now, with that being said, I still need to get this subscriber base up, and we're doing great. Like I said, we're almost at 1,000 subs already, and my pre-100 subs, man, they'll tell you, it's come up quick, and it's only because the people are just now finding the channel. The ones that are finding the channel are sticking around, and that's great, because we just tell the truth here. I mean, just flat out tell the truth. We're a great community. I enjoy reading everybody's comments down there. I try to reply to as many as I can. Oh, good Lord. And it's really hard. I mean, it really is when you'll get 600 or 700 comments in a day on different videos that you've done. It's kind of hard to go back and do each one of them. So, but I try. And I'm going to continue to do that. So, with that being said, that's the news that I have right now. I think we're only like 20 away, 22, 20 something away from getting our 1,000 subscribers, which is a milestone for the channel. And then we can go to 5,000 from there. If everybody gets this stuff out there, and I've had some people today that have retweeted the videos, which brought in more subscribers, which is great. So if everybody will share the videos, get the word out, we can get our subscriber base up. I did reach out to Jeremy over at Geeks and Gamers yesterday and haven't heard anything back. I mean, I know he's in Atlanta right now, but you know, we're probably just too small, And now Jeremy does a lot of good content. You know, we have a lot of the same points of view on all of this stuff. We report on different things, but we do have the same point of view on this whole boycott issue. But like I said, he hasn't reached back to me yet. But you know, with as many subscribers as he's got, you know, we're just like a little small blip on the radar for right now. But anyway, that's what I've got for right now. Let's everybody just, if you're not a subscriber and you're watching this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to, my Patreon link is down up underneath, and it starts off as little as $1. And that's not per video, that's just per month. And that's all that money is going to go to getting better equipment so we can start doing live streaming. And the whole goal is to get enough people to where we can exactly figure out exactly where we want it to go, what we need it to do, so I can get up with this. I can get up with my contact over at Lucasfilm and have a sit-down meeting and have a big complete list in front of me. That way, our complete voice is heard. I don't want to go over there with just my ideas. Some of y'all have completely different ideas than I do, and I mean, I want to make sure I get everybody's ideas together. The subscriber stuff is being shipped out, so remember, all y'all guys have to do an unboxing video on that. I've included a personal letter to each and every one of you in each one of the boxes. So I mean, I just, you know, it just shows my appreciation, plain and simple, for subscribing to the channel. I would like to say that, you know, now this is a real one. This is not your fake ones here. That's actually a real one. So I would like to say I would like to give away one of my Stormtrooper helmets, but whew, man, they're just so hard to make and paint by hand, and I don't know. Maybe if we can get that Patreon up there and I can afford to buy another one and make it and put it together and paint it and get everything done on it. Because this thing's got so many electronics in it and everything else, it's freaking crazy. It's crazy expensive after I get done with it. So, I mean, just the Hovey tip mics are $260. So, but they're actually microphones. I mean, they're actually speakers. So when I speak, it actually comes out through those and sounds just like Stormtroopers. Pretty cool. Anyway, everybody, unplug all your appliances and let them go free. I mean, droids rights. Well, speaking of that, I guess my camera, it's electronic, so maybe I should set it free. I don't think it'll leave either, but honestly, that was a serious article, and these SJWs were all over it. So I expect to see some demonstrations about droids' rights now, even though it's fiction. It's a fictional or non-fiction. Yeah, it's fiction. It's not. Yeah. It's science fiction. It's not real. It's a movie. And she was irritating anyway. Glad she got killed, or not she. Glad it would a female voice. And then she had a dying scene. Like she was, okay, you're a freaking robot, man. You are a 0 or a 1. You're binary. 0 or 1. You're on or off. So freaking irritating. Anyway, Craig, reviews for you. I am out of here.
It's plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. And nobody can hang with my stuff. You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.